Thank you very much. Yeah, we're in 13 by 8 land today. So here we are, Ultima IV, Quest of the Avatar. Also, welcome to my kitchen. You may hear my cat later. So, what we have here is a very old role-playing game, 1987, I want to say. Yes, that's what the copyright says, by Lord British, Richard Garriott. And chat, if you're listening, I would like a character name. If you're not, I can come up with one. But regardless, let's see if someone's there. So what we have here, this is the view. If we hit R to return to the view, it shows us this lovely little demo of what the game's going to look like. Your headphones did come unplugged. Oh heavens! I can see chat. I like to keep an eye on chat. I know what you do. Anyway, okay. So the purpose of this game, we're not actually out to defeat a big bad. I see Ang. What a lovely, or Ang. I'm not actually sure. I've never actually watched the show, so whatever the case. I'm also seeing my audio peaking quite a bit, so I'm going to pull that down just a bit. Just give me a second to do live in-person tech support. There we go. So we're going to take Ang. Oh, right. I have to actually re-highlight the game. I promise I do this. I'm a real streamer. Art thou male or female? No, but the character is male. We should actually start a timer when I hit M for male. So in 3, 2, 1, let's go. All right, so we get our little story. We're disaffected with modern life. We go take a walk in the woods. We sit down by a tree. There's a portal that comes up out of nowhere with a big screaming noise. A couple things pop out of it. We go to investigate. It's an Ankh and a couple of books wrapped up in a cloth map. And it says, one of them is a book of magic. You dare not open the book and disturb whatever sleeps within. The other is a book of history. You read the book of history. And then my favorite scene of any opening of any game. No, really, read the book of history. That's your instruction manual for how to play the game. So if you don't read the book of history, you're going to have a real hard time. Anyway, there's a Ren fair over the next hill. We hear the music. It draws us on. Someone sees the Ankh and says, come in. There's a traveler's wagon sitting off in the woods. It says, we may approach, O seeker. She sits down with a bunch of tarot cards and gives us a reading. What we need, these are the 8 virtues of the Avatar. We need honesty to come up. It doesn't matter if it doesn't. There are 8 of them. They're in a single elimination match. We'll take Valor there over Justice. Whichever ones we pick will go on to the next round. Whichever ones we do not, will not. So we'll get 7 questions, which knocks out 7 of them. Honesty we need, because honesty is the virtue of the mage class, which is what we are going to be. Spirituality versus humility, we're going to take spirituality. Humility gives us no benefit in the game. So yeah, right away the optimization starts. Sacrifice over honor. So we need to get all 8 of these virtues maximized, all the way up to 99 points. We're going to get Valor versus Spirituality, and I'm going to take Spirituality, because, yeah, I'm going to take Spirituality, because I'm terrible. And then it will be Honesty versus Spirituality. We take Honesty, and the game proper begins. We open our eyes to a representative overhead game world. We enter the town of Moonglow. We immediately go up here. First thing we did was turn the volume off. We take the Rune of Honesty and steal the money. Stealing the money seems like a bad thing to do. That's okay, we can be evil for a while, then we have to turn ourselves around. We're basically here to become the Messiah for this world. We want to be the Avatar. We want to be the view of the idealized view of all that is good. So this is a blind herbalist. In order to cast spells, we need to mix them. In order to mix them, we need the reagents. We're going to buy 99, but she's blind. She can't tell how much we're actually putting in the box, so we just put in 1 coin. This is, I believe the technical term is really evil. We're basically cheating this woman out of hundreds and hundreds of gold pieces. Anyway, we're going to buy all those. We're going to mix some spells. The blink spell, bed. It is traditional to type bed a lot of times. We're going to mix a couple of cure poison spells, a couple of heal spells, a couple of fireballs just in case, and then we're going to hit the road. Here we go. We're going to walk up to here. We're going to walk over to here through the forest. That's what's blocking our view. Blink north, come over here, and blink north up to there. Blink moves us forward quite a distance. Where am I'm checking my magic points. Here we go. And we wander down here. This is the village of Vesper. We're going to perform our next criminal acts here. Come down here. We're going to purchase a sling, because slings are better than not, and 20 flaming oils. We're going to ready the sling. Flaming oils I call Reaper Killer. That's basically a support weapon. We need to buy some stuff from the guild. We need some magic gems. I buy 10 for safety and 12 keys. We only need 5 and 6, but I buy double what we need. We're going to basically rob the treasury here. Vesper is now poor, and we're going to come out of here. And we're going to go get us some Mandrake, another reagent. So we do that by blinking here. And this little patch of wet soil, which is swamp, standing in there will poison me. But I'm going to do it anyway. And I'm going to mix some spells. This game has some real-time elements, so you'll notice in the top center of the play screen, the moons are shifting. But can Dave... need 14. I need 5. I'm going to need more energy fields if you guys decide that I should glitch the Abyss. But more on that later. I need some more heal spells. I need Evenfly. He queried. I have a mnemonic for remembering quickness spells. As you might expect in a speedrun, quickness is a very useful spell. If I happen to... it's very hard to type that one. All it's looking for is to make sure I have the right reagents in the mix. It doesn't matter how many of them I've got. I need some wind change spells. Wind is actually very hard to type as well. I need some undead spells, just a couple. 4 exits. A bunch of up. There was nowhere to put up and down, so they ended up at the end of the alphabet on Y and Z. And yes, I am Canadian. I do say Z. Live with it. All right. And the rest we're going to spend on beds and heals. And when the moons are both new, so we're coming up on that point, is when we can search for Mandrake. And we're going to spend a fair bit of time searching for Mandrake right now. And I got poisoned, so you can see my hit points ticking down. I'm watching them, don't worry. Okay, we got all the Mandrake. I'm going to cast a Cure spell. We're going to wander up here. We're going to blink across here. And blink up here. We're going to see what I got for Mandrake by mixing some gate travel spells. I got 24 Mandrake. That's a pretty good haul. It's, I believe the number's between 2 and 10, so I got 4 lots of Mandrake. I mixed some gate travel and tremor spells. Those are the reasons we need Mandrake. What's going to open just to the west of me when that first moon hits the full moon phase, we're going to see a moon gate open. Moon gates and, by extension, the gate travel spell are the fastest ways to get around the world. There are 8 moon gates. The first moon determines which moon gate opens, and the second moon determines where it sends me. In this case, it sends me here. I'm going over here. I'm going to blink back up north. I'm going to step over here. I'm going to cast a heal spell. I'm going to check my list to make sure I've got everything I need. I'm going to need more blinks. There's no question. I need more blinks than that. Blink gets me around real quick when I can't use the gates. Otherwise, probably going to need more heals. I do a double check. This is the other spot where I can get Mandrake, and it's right on the way, so I might as well do it. And it gives me a chance to look over my spell list and see what I need. Yeah, so that's Blink, Cure, Dispel, Energy Field, Fireball, Gate Travel, Heal, Quickness, Sleep, Tremor, Undead, Wind Change, Exit, Up and Down. Here we go. More search for Mandrake. We'll search for a bunch more Mandrake. Okay, and I'm going to blink north and enter the Village of Paws. All right, now the runs. Now we're underway here. We're going to talk to this person. We're going to buy a horse for 100 gold. Horses, when you yell giddy up, move 2 steps every time you go 1. Every time you press a direction. This is the other magic shop. We're going to again do some. We're going to do some terrible fraud here. And then we're going to mess with the game system here. See, I only got 14 Mandrake for 3 draws there. I am going to purchase garlic. one bulb at a time. C1 for 2 gold. This is to restore my honesty stat to what it ought to be. Every time I pay what I should, I get 2 points of honesty. This run is predicated on the fact that your virtues can never go below 1. So I've dropped my honesty, honor, and justice down about as low as they can get, down to 1. I'm going to get them back up doing this. Honesty is the one that matters in this particular case. I'm going down to 377. And I can use a little developer code in the game to check. Those are the 8 virtues, and that first pair of digits, 99, represents my honesty. Then it's compassion, valor, justice, sacrifice, honor, spirituality, and humility. But it's the first one that was important there. It's 99. We're all good. You'll be seeing those packs of numbers come up later when I'm checking my valor. Okay, there's the rune of humility. We're going to cast a heal spell. We are going to mix bed. Otherwise, we're good to go. Cast a blink spell that way. We're going to run this way with the horse. Cast a blink spell that way. Going to go a little bit further. Then cast south and south again. Search, and there's a silver horn. We're out of magic points, so we're going to pass a few turns. Come over here. And our horse has served us well. They're done. We don't need that horse anymore. We're just going to leave it there. This is the dungeon Death Star. We're going to go 2 east and 2 north, descend, and we're going to cast down spells till we get to level 7. Ignite a torch, see where we are. Of course, we landed in the wrong place. I'm just going to walk my way over to the right place. Gremlins. Gremlins are the worst. They steal my food, so I want to get rid of them as quick as I can. More gremlins. More gremlins are even more worse than the other gremlins. Get out. Thank you. Climb up here. Trolls. Trolls aren't too bad, but they will throw things at me. In this game, if an enemy shoots a projectile and you are in line with it, you will get hit. No questions. So you kind of want to avoid that. Descend. I don't need to fight these guys. They're non-evil creatures. Running away from non-evil creatures is not something that's a problem. Find the red stone. Cast us down. In fact, we're going to run... Ooh, that is a great landing. We're going to cast Quickness and go into the Altar Room of Courage. We're going to slip out to this side here, which takes me to another dungeon, Covetous. Yep, we go. And had another great landing, but I went the wrong direction because that's where I want. It's down. Landed in the wrong section of the dungeon. Down. That is a Reaper. We don't want to fight that. This is, I believe, the wrong... Oops. Altar Room of Courage. Where do I go from here? I go across this one. I didn't want to come back to Courage. So Quickness allows me to get extra moves. That was real good. Whether or not it gives you an extra move is random. It's 50-50 chance based on nothing. This is the Dungeon Shame. I know where to find the purple stone. It's right there. Cast exit. Oh, shoot. I didn't even get a chance to recover my magic points. Going to need to mix another one of those because I'll need it later. And we will blink over here. Hello, skeleton. We'll fight you because it will help me regain my magic points. I regain 1 magic point every step. So, gonna get the money. We'll leave those rogues. We'll leave those rogues. I tried to leave the rogues alone. Rogues are bad because they steal my money. Gremlins are bad because they steal my food. Rogues are bad because they steal my money. Running away is bad because it affects my valor stat. Running away from non-evil creatures is good. It actually increases compassion and... Oh, there's the white stone. Increases compassion and justice to run away from non-evil creatures. Running away from evil creatures, on the other hand, lowers your valor. It's not a good thing to be doing. All right, we're going to use down, 2, 3, 4. None left. We're going to mix another one. There we go. We're going to go east to the wall. We're going to go south to the wall. We're going to go west 1, 2. We're going to check my magic points. We're going to get a fight with trolls in the dark. Fantastic. Normally trolls hide under bridges. I am not kidding. That's where we find them a lot of the time. Get the money, and we're going to look at my stats. Here we go. We're going to Tremor. Boom. Tremor will either instantly kill, severely wound enemies to the point of running away, or do nothing to them. We're going to just run through these sea serpents then, search for the yellow stone, Exit out. Go back in. No, I don't need to go back in. I'm going straight to Lord British now. Yep. South. Okay. And this is Lord British's castle. All right. We're going to punch a guard in the face and then run away. So, I said attacking non-evil creatures, or I said that running away from non-evil creatures is good, right? Well, punching a guard in the face turns all the guards hostile. Well, punching anyone in the face turns all the guards hostile. They're still non-evil, though. Whether they're hostile or not, they're not evil, which means that I can run away from them and boost some virtues. We call this guard tag. We're going to talk to this guy here. This is the sage. He's going to raise my spirituality by talking to him. Normally you talk to him and he tells you what you're doing right, what you're doing wrong, and what you need to do to get your virtues up. So what I'm going to do is pass a bunch of turns. Whoops, that's what I wanted to find out. What I'm looking for is, I get 3 points of spirituality every time I initiate a conversation with him, but there's a 100-turn lag on that. The hundreds digits of your number of steps has to turn over before you can get that bonus again. So what I'm looking for is my food counter to tick down. See that F with 287? It'll go down to 286 in just a moment. I use 1 food per 100 steps. That's what yeah. So when that food counter goes down, I know that somewhere my food has ticked down. I've lost track of my spirituality actually because I'm talking too much. I do that. I'm at 75. I need to get it to 89. So 78 is 1, 87 and 87 to be 3 more. So I need to do 5 more. Okay. So I need my food to get down to 281. Here we go. I'm at 81 now. I hit the quit and save even though it doesn't do it because it tells me my move count. This will put me at 84. Yeah, there's so much going on. Yeah, there's a lot there's a whole bunch packed into right at the start of the game. It balances out a little bit later when I get a chance to meditate and calm down. Okay, I need 1 more. 1, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, and then boom. That should be 90. Yep, we're good. We'll walk back out here. There's some more guards over here who are still aggro, so we'll just run away from them to boost my compassion and justice stats back up to where they should be. Here is the Rune of Spirituality. I don't have to steal any gold anymore. I've got enough. Run away from some more guards and go up here. We need to talk to a guard here. They're no longer aggro because we've changed maps. Ask him about being a guard. It says, a guard must be a valiant warrior. Art thou the most valiant warrior? You say, no. One of the 8 virtues is spirituality, or is humility, rather. If you are asked a question about humility or something that would respond, something you could boast about, generally you want to say no to get that humility stat up. Here's Lord British. He tells us the basis of the game, then he raises my level to level 6, and in doing so, full heals me. We'll talk to the guard again, and we will wait for the jester to get out of my way, please, and thank you. Is my humility up to 90? Yep, good. Humility is the last pair of digits. It's at 90. Do I need to do another round of guard tags? Nope, I'm good. All right. Now we're going to go over here. We're going to head over here to the healer. Now the healer not only will heal you, but also you can donate blood, which I'm going to do. So no, I don't need help. Yes, I'm going to give 100 points of my blood. That's 100 hit points. You can only donate if you have 400 or more hit points. So yes, I am in need of help. Some healing. Yes, I'll pay 200 for that. I don't need more help. I'll give blood. Where's my sacrifice at? 75. Need to do it 3 more times. Great. Yes, B, yes, no, yes. There we go. My sacrifice should be at 90 now. It's at 85 because I miscounted. Great. Okay, we'll go in with 400 hit points. It's not a problem. I'm going to go back here to the back end of Lord British's castle. This guy tells me not to go this way, so I'm going this way anyway. Jimmy the lock open. I need a key for that. This is the dungeon Hithloff. Go down to the bottom. We're going to move over here. Up here, we're going to go into, this is the altar room of love. Yes, that's where I want to be. Use quickness so I can move through here into the dungeon. Wrong. Climb up. This is dark, I'm sorry. Cast an up spell. I move back to the wall. Step forward 2 squares. Go 1, 2. Work my way through this room. I know 1 step, 2 step, 3 is the wall. Step back. There's a fountain here that will heal me. There's a ball here that I raise my dexterity intelligence with. Fountain there will heal me. My dexterity is too low. That's fine. And there's two sleep fields there. I'm going to cast an energy field poison, type north. I get poisoned. This is good. Believe it or not, being poisoned is good. If you're poisoned, you can't be put to sleep by spells. You can be put to sleep by sleep fields, but enemies that throw sleeping spells at you do not, and they can't, it doesn't work if you're poisoned. This is a good thing, believe me. That's a Reaper. Every time the screen flashes like that, he's trying to put me to sleep. That's why I call that Reaper Killer. That was flaming oil I threw at him. All right. This is why I used a tremor spell. This is why I want to be poisoned, because otherwise the Reaper or the Gazer could put me to sleep and I could be killed very badly. Yeah, statuses can't stack. If something does put you to sleep, when you wake up, you're not poisoned anymore. In fact, one of the things I'm working on is a run that's, it's not magicless. It can't be magicless. There's some spells you have to use. But if you go to an inn and sleep, it puts you to, it actually applies the sleep status and so will cure your poison. There's the wall, there's the drink, cure my poison. There's another magic ball, heal up, cast is down, mix is down. I'm going to need a couple of them. 1, 2, what else do I need? Do I need any more? And I'm going to honesty after this. No, I'm good. Okay. Cast is down, peer at a gem. I bought all these gems. This is a map of the floor. I need to go 1, 2, 1, 2, 1. 1 west, 2, 1, 2, 1. There's the other ball. Cast down. Where did I land? Right as far away as I could. Great. I need to go 4, 2. That's 4, 2, 4, 3. Yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 5. 1, 2, 1, 2. There's more Reapers. Ready? The flaming oil. Reapers are trees. They can't move. So if I throw flaming oil under them, they just stand there and burn to death. It's great. Insects are non-evil, so I can run away from them. We're going to cure my poison. We're going to heal. We're going to heal again. I'm going to heal a third time. We're going to ready my Reaper Killer. I'm going to step in here. That is a Zorn in the middle, and it died. Good. The Zorn is a problem. It negates magic. So you really want to get rid of it. These blue fields are energy fields. You can't walk through them. So I need to use my dispel spells. 1, 2, and that opens up the secret passage here. And this is where I'll find the green stone. Turn around. I've got to go back through here. So I'm going to ready my Reaper Killer again. I'm going to step in here. We're going to Tremor. And it got the Zorn again. Good. Don't need to cast another spell. I just need to ready the sling, and we'll be on our way. Thank you. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4. 2. 1, 2, 3. More Reapers. Goodness. I had a really good run the other day while I was derusting, and it was basically largely stopped from being a great run by the fact that I just kept getting hammered by Reapers. We're going to cast a quickness spell before we head into the Altar Room of Truth, because those gremlins will devour my food stocks if I let them. Oh, I used way too much magic there. Okay, yep. Yep. And we're going to see where we landed here. Good. We need to go south. 1, 2, 3, 4. We need to go this way. There's winds. They would blow out any light I have. I'm going to get falling rocks and a pit, and I'm going to cast a dispel spell. My magic points are too low. I'm going to need to mix another one because I know exactly how many dispels I need. I'm going to back up because I forgot how many magic points it takes. All right. And here is the blue stone. And now being mostly out of magic points, I'm going to recover my magic points because I need to cast an exit and a blink. And we're going to go up here. We're going to go into this, the Shrine of Honesty, for 3 cycles, and I can relax and meditate. Because my honesty stat is at 99, when I meditate for 3 cycles in the shrine, I'm going to become a partial avatar in honesty. I know all the mantras. You find them through talking to people in the games, but I know them all. They don't change. Unless, of course, you're playing Phoenix's Ultima IV randomizer, which is on my list of things to do. So, this is my first actual break in this whole mess of a game. Chat, if you have questions, it's a good time for them. The next thing I'm going to do, I need both moons to be dark again, so I'm just going to gate over to the first moon gate using the gate travel spell. 4, 5. Cast gate 1. And we wait here until both moons are black, and we'll find the black stone. Oh. Yeah. So this is the Lyceum. It is a fairly frantic game, this one. We go into the library in the Lyceum. We're going to borrow the Book of Truth. That gets me 400 experience points and is also necessary to beat the game. And from here, we're going to gate our way over. Make sure I've got the magic points. To phase 8. This is the Ruins of Magincia. We're at under 3,000 moves. That's good. We're going to wait here till a boat shows up. Oh. I'm waiting for a boat. This has literally cost me 10 minutes. This is random. We're waiting for random wandering monsters to show up. That is not what we want. That is sea serpents. Sea serpents are bad. I mean, nice for experience, and it might help me with my valor stat. So yeah, there's 8 virtues I have to go through. That's a seahorse. They're going to hang out and be annoying. That's another sea serpent. So yeah, honesty you get by being honest with the blind herbalist. So at some point you do actually have to buy, you do actually have to purchase. Oh, there's a boat. Fantastic. You do actually have to purchase things from the blind herbalist. Otherwise, go away. Fantastic boat time. Otherwise, you can't get your honesty up. Compassion is the second one. You get that by being nice to beggars and by not... Whoops. That's where I'm looking for. And by not killing non-evil creatures. Valor you get by winning fights against evil creatures. Cast Wind Change from the south. Here we go. And this spot, again, we've got to wait for both moons to be black. Justice also goes up if you're... Well, justice goes up either by not killing evil creatures or by being honest to the shopkeeper. Sacrifice... sacrifice you get by giving your blood, or by dying in combat, which is something we don't want to do. This is where we get the Skull of Mundane. And did I do this casually before running it, or did I go straight to speed? I have played it through casually, yes. Many, many times. I'm going to cast a Wind Change that way. I started playing this game as a kid. I watched my dad play it when I was 4 or 5 years old on the Commodore 64. All right, and here's where we find the wheel of the HMS Cape. I do recommend, if you're interested in this sort of thing, do play it. It's actually a really great game. The conversations are really, for the time, they're extremely in-depth. We're leaving our boat here. Where am I going now? I'm going back to the depths, yeah. So I should have the points. Gate phase 2. Go in here again. I'm not doing more guard tag. I am not doing more guard tag. No, I am getting the... I should have 8 stones. I do. I have 8 stones, 3 runes, bell book. We're all in the right place. Okay. So go back to the dungeon. We need to get the 3-part key. For that, we need 7 of the 8 stones. The black stone is necessary for the end of the game and not before. Once more, we go into this room. We're going to cast a quickness spell. We're going to try and get to that altar before the demons get there. This holds yellow. Nicely done. Yellow with a W. Green, orange, and white. We get 1/3 of the 3-part key. The three principles are truth, love, and courage, and they divide into the 8 virtues: green, purple, and white. And I need to go out to the right in this case. And cast another quickness. Here we go. This is the last one. This is the Altar Room of Courage. White. And back into Hithloth, we're going to use an exit spell to come out. I'm going to mix an exit spell and then use an exit spell to come out. I'm going to use several heals to get myself back up to 600 points. I'm going to go south 2 and east 2 and get one of them nifty magic balls, which will boost my stats. But it cost me 600 hit points, this one. All right. And we are going to save, quit. We're going to board this. This is a balloon. I'm going to turn the volume on. You're going to hear what a spell casting sounds like, and I'm going to try and throw the skull into the abyss. Here we go. There, got it. So that is a timing problem. All right, here we are. We're going to use the horn. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. This is the altar of humility, and I can pause again. Humility is gained by conversation, spirituality by meditating or by talking to Hawkwind the Seer, and honor by either being honorable to the blind shopkeeper or by finding stuff. If you complete quests, which in this game means finding stuff on the map, you gain points in honor. Now we're going to grind our valor. So this is where it gets exciting. One of the things I was looking for was 40 points of dexterity. That's why I boosted my dexterity in the dungeon wrong. It's why I had to go and get that magic stone that boosted my dexterity along with my other 2 stats just there in Hithloth. At 40 points of dexterity, the way this game calculates your 2-hit roll, it's kind of low, and then at 40 points of dexterity, it jumps up to 100%. So I now have a 100% chance to hit anything I attack. Without the horn, if I walk anywhere south in this area, I get attacked by demons. Energy type poison, we're going to poison myself because demons sometimes come with Balrons, and Balrons will try and put me to sleep. There's a Balron right there. Balrons are like Reapers, but they move. So this is the big grind of the game. Every time I win one of these fights, I have a 50-50 chance of getting a point of Valor. And it's literally a coin toss. I have got 14 out of 16 before, which was about the best I've been able to do. But it is random, and we know of no way to manipulate it. So yeah, I'm going to be killing demons here for a while. There we go. I'm going to check my Valor. My Valor is at 79. 5, 6, 7, 8. So 79. To get to 99, I'm going to need to fight at least 20 fights. So after 3 sets of 8, 8 groups of demons show up when you step south in this area, unless you use the horn. So after 3 groups of 8, I will check again. This is the first group. And that's just how I keep track of it. I need to do 3 groups. This is group 1. I don't even remember what my Valor was before this. If I'm doing smaller Valor grinds, I will often just count up from whatever I'm at to 99. Like I'll go and stand on bridges and kill trolls. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I need to clear off the. Every game needs a good heavy RNG spot. Yeah. Welcome back. I need to clear off the chests because the game can only hold 24 objects on the map other than monsters. It has 8 slots reserved for I think it's got 32 slots reserved. I think the top 4 are for monsters only, and then it can get up to 8 monsters because here's 8 demon packs. I don't exactly recall how it works, but basically there's 24 spots in reserve for treasure chests, but also for things like the balloon, the horse, and extremely importantly, my ship. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So if I don't clear those off, at some point, one of those chests is going to overwrite my ship, and I'll have to go and wait for another ship. And as I've already said, that ship wait is really nasty on the RNG. This was a really good ship wait. I've had waits go over 2,000 steps in over 10 minutes. But those are pretty rare too. I try and keep my hit points over 300 just as a benchmark. Now, anything more than 1 will do. And actually, if your hit points hit exactly 0, you're still alive. It's if they go below 0, you're suddenly killed. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We are at 92. Okay, so I need to check after every pack. Okay. And I just missed spirituality. Okay. Okay. The other thing I need to check is my experience, which has to be at least 4,700. We're good there. There's a whole bunch of stuff you find in the game. 24 items that boost your experience. You need to be level 8 to beat the game. One of the conditions for winning the game is that you have to have a party that is full of one of every class in the game. So there's a mage, which I am. There's a bard, a fighter, a druid, tinker, a paladin, ranger, and shepherd. And you have to have a full party if you want to win the game. So the condition with that is your party size can never exceed your level. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So we need to be level 8 in order to have a party size of 8. So if you're level 1, you can only have 1 character in your party. If you're level 2, you can only have yourself plus 1 companion, and so on. The reason we wait till the end of the game to pick up the companions is because random encounters are limited in the number of enemies they have to exactly 2 times your current party size. So each of these encounters can never have more than 2 enemies in them because I only have 1 character in my party. Also, having other characters in your party really slows down combat, as you have to command them all individually. We're at 98. We're going to stop there. We're going to, we're going to gate travel to 1. We're going to come over here. We're going to cure poison. We're going to stand over here. We're going to kill a bridge troll. Still at 98. As soon as I get to 99, okay, good, I can stop. Okay, I'm going to take a small breather. We're going to see if I need to mix some more heals. Yes, I do. I just wasted a mandrake. Blinks are good. And I'm waiting for moon phase number 3, which is the quarter moon this way. I could have just gated there, but there's no bridge here for me to get my Valor up. All right, we're going to do another Punch-A-Guard in the face. Cast a Dispel here. Cast a Dispel here. And 1 there. And 1 more Dispel here. And here is the Rune of Valor. We're going to Punch-A-Guard, or we're going to run through, run from the guards. We lose 5 points of Compassion, Justice, and Honor when we attack the guard. But after that, they become hostile, they attack us, and we get back 2 points for every runaway. Here's Jeffrey. He's going to join us. Now watch, we're going to get 4 guards to a combat. Also, Jeffrey's going to get himself very killed. Not just a little killed, very killed. And now since guards always appear in the maximum possible size, 98 compassion, of course, 1 point short. Okay, we're going to blink south from here, and this is the Shrine of Valor. Okay. War. This is actually an incredibly good run so far. I'm very happy with how this is going. I'm going to meditate on Valor, which is the mantra Ra. Whew. How y'all doing, chat? Having fun? Enjoying the franticness of this? We're going to go up and do Justice next. Justice is the last place where I might have to attack someone to get to the rune. So gate 4. Okay, we're going to come up here and talk to Jonna. Join. Thank you. We got what? We We've got 1 point of compassion. So if Vorpal gets in my way, great. If not, I will go and get my point of compassion elsewhere. That's Vorpal. He's annoying, but he's not in my way today. Get out of my way. And we'll leave. We will blink east. We will blink north. We will blink north. And this is the Shrine of Justice. We like the frantic Fleet Fest fun times. That is very hard to say. So yeah, the mantra for justice is Beh. If I mistype any of these mantras, the shrine will kick me out. And I lose points of spirituality for doing that, so I want to be very careful. It also can't buffer these, so it doesn't actually let me type these in until the prompt comes up. Also, I can't. There's a 100-point counter. Yeah, Beh. There's a 100-point counter, 100-step counter on getting spirituality bonuses. So if I'm too fast going to another shrine, it will tell me I can't concentrate. 5. So we're going to kill 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I need to get to 4,800 moves. Fantastic. Because there's another shrine that's right here behind this moon gate. At 2 full moons, it's the Shrine of Spirituality. And I just sort of insert it in wherever it fits in my timing when I see the moons are getting close to the double full. This is Om. I was on a good run the other day and then mistyped Om. I did the honesty AHM instead of the spirituality OM. Cost me about a minute because I had to reload. So that's how important good typing skills can be. Here we go. Granted a vision. Yay! Blake West. Sure, I'll fight you, one rogue. Thank you. John, do you open that? All right. We'll head over here. This is the Ironworks. Here's the other guy that can get in my way. His name is Zircon. He blocks up the forge. I have to go running into the fire. And because there's the Rune of Sacrifice hiding in the corner. Come on! Quick, give me the slow progress. Zircon can actually step there and make a mess of things. And block you in. This is also a place I could attack him if I had to. This is Julia the Tinker. She'll join me. I'm going to get her poisoned because I'm a monster. I didn't get her poisoned. And it's here that I want to go. I missed. I was wrong. Oh no, we got attacked. Julia's going to get herself very killed. I do have to win this fight. I can't run away. Like, it's not like the guards. I can't run away. So Julia's not going to get herself as killed as I might like. She's going to get herself a little killed. Yeah. Okay. Enter the Shrine of Sacrifice. And there's a lovely little poem that you hear in the town of Minoc. And it is, "The raven sees, the raven saw, and in the corn he saith, Caw." C-A-H. A little killed, yeah. Only mostly dead. Yeah, I guess. Just a bit. Where am I going from here? I've got Jeff, I've got Jana, I've got Julia, need YOLO. Yeah, YOLO. I'm going to the town of Britain. So we're going to gate travel back to Lord British's castle, or to very near it. We're going to head across to the town of Britain. Boom, there's the town of Britain. Do I still need that point of compassion? I do. Here's a beggar. I'm going to talk to the beggar. I'm going to give the beggar a coin. And that gives me a point of compassion. It actually gives me 2 points of compassion, but I can only take 1. That's how we used to do it. We used to stand there and give the beggar coins, but there's a 16-turn lag on it, and it's actually faster in a lot of cases to just run away from guards. There's a charming bard. He's now part of the party. That's YOLO. And that is pronounced YOLO. That's canon. We're going to head over here. And we're going to blink east from here. Nope, blink east from here. I know where these spots are, I promise. This is the Shrine of Compassion, which we'll meditate for 3 cycles. Then we go and do honor. Guessing YOLO's name is McSwaggon's Easy. Not quite. It's Fitzowen. YOLO Fitzowen. Yeah, you find out his last name in the book for Ultima V, and you find out how it's pronounced canonically in Ultima VI. A lot of these characters are based on Richard Garriott, Lord British's friends from the Society for Creative Anachronism. There we go. Compassion done. There's only 1 left to do, and it's honor. And we will go and do that immediately. Once we go into Cove, we need a candle. Where else are we going to find a candle but behind some lava? Right? Wow, the slow progress is real today. All right, we're going to leave here. We're going to cast Gate Travel 6. Blink up here. And here's the town of Trinsic. We're going to get our 6th party member. We are level 6. We're going to get everyone poisoned. We're going to find the Rune of Honor here. Get everyone poisoned. Fantastic. We'll heal ourselves. Because we're so virtuous, we're going to blink west, blink south, blink west. I don't think I can meditate yet. Oh, I can. Okay, good. The mantra for honor is SUM, S-U-M-M. Now what that gives us is the 8 parts of the avatar. You can see the Ankh between my food and my gold. Yeah, that's why it asked me again. How many cycles? 4. It asked me again. 3. So once that Ankh is complete, that means I will be an avatar in all 8 virtues, which I am. Or once I finish this, I will be an avatar in all 8 virtues. That is required to beat the game, but also to be an avatar in all 8 virtues means that you can find the mystic weapons and the mystic armor, and those are both things I need to get. So I'm going to go get them. I are to grant a division. Blink over there. Blink over there again. Gonna head down here. Blink south. Slow progress is real today. Certain parts of the terrain slow you down when you try and move over them. I do not want to fight you. There's where I'm going. That's the castle Serpent's Hold. I'm going to open this. We're going to head over to the spot right there. Right there. Thank you. We're going to ready a Mystic Sword. Mystic Sword is the best weapon in the game, but unfortunately it's a hand-to-hand weapon. But we do need magic weapons if we're going to fight in the Abyss, because regular weapons don't work. And we're going to head here to the Castle Empath Abbey, and we will find here the Mystic Armor, the robe. Right there. Okay, and we should have the points to do it. Yep, we're going to gate travel back to 2. I need to mix a couple more gate travel spells. We're going to head up here. We're going to talk. We're not going to beat up Chuckles. We're going to talk to Lord British. Climb up. Lord British will give me level 8. And then we're going to start on our last journey right to the Abyss. Boom, level 8. Tell me, are we getting close to... Anyone want to see me walk through the walls in the abyss. If you want to see me walk through the walls in the abyss, I'll do it after this run is over. But you got to donate. So we're going to gate travel to 8. We're going to go and find Katrina the Shepherd. She's down here. We're going to get her a little bit poisoned. There we go. We're going to gate travel to 7. We're going to come over here. We're going to find Shamino the Ranger. And we're going to come over here. We're going to buy some food just in case. We got money. If we run into a big pack of gremlins, having the food will be helpful. We're going to cast a gate travel to 6. We're going to mix a gate travel spell. We're going to cast a gate travel spell to 6. We're going to come down here and get back on our boat. Notice my food's going down a lot faster now because we got 8 people. And we're going to sail east from this spot. Wow, what a good count. Good move count on this one. Okay, come on. There it is. This is the Isle of the Abyss. I'm going to quit and save right here. And we're going to sail right through these pirates. And the wind changed. I still managed to get through. If the wind stays north, you can just get through that without problems. All right. Shamino's got poisoned. That's good. Aang is not poisoned. That's fine for now. I mean, I cured his poison, so obviously I'm not too worried about it. We're going to walk over the lava. We are going to use the bell. We're going to use the book. We're going to use the candle. And the abyss opens. And here we are in the final dungeon, the Great Stygian Abyss. We go 1, 2. We're going to wait till Shamino dies, because I don't want him in these fights. Thank you. 3. We're going to cast Quickness. Cast Quickness. We're going to walk into here. This is the final dungeon. We're getting close to the end of the run. So if you want me to walk through the walls in this dungeon, now would be a good time to donate money. We cast a sleep spell, and this is our... We're going to walk through this fire here. It's going to take me a few minutes to get through this. This is not an easy dungeon. 1, 2, 1, and then we're going to cast another. We're going to look at my stats. Thank you. Cast Quickness, and in here. And this is where I get poisoned. I'm going to cast a poison spell there. Step on it. The poison overwrites the sleep field, so I don't fall asleep. Falling asleep would be real bad with all those demons around. They can fall asleep, though. That's pretty cool. I'm going to dispel my way through this wall here, just because it's slightly faster. Energy fields are cheaper in terms of magic points than dispel spells, which is why we do that. 1, 2. Oh, rats, I don't have to fight you guys. 1, 2. We're going to use a stone here. It's an honesty and blue. We're going to descend. We go east. We're going to cast a quickness spell before we go east. Watching my hit points because I'm getting beat up pretty bad on this run. I'm going to try and get around these guys. So the quickness spell, every time you take a move, the quickness spell has a 50-50 chance of giving you another turn. But of course, it counts your quickness-induced turn as it gives you another 50-50 chance based on that, too. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So you can, like, walk all the way across a room. Okay, now we're in the quiet rooms. 3, 4, 5. Heal up. Make sure I got some magic points. It's worth it to take a break here rather than out in the dungeon, because out in the dungeon you can get attacked. If I walk right down the middle of this corridor, those walls will open up and the demons will flood into the room. I don't have to do that, though, so... And I know the answer to these questions. We need to go east. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We need to go north. 1, 2. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Cast an undead. Cast a tremor. And unfortunately, didn't kill nearly enough of them, really. Every time they shoot, it slows things down. We're going to head into the next room here. We're going to throw a tremor. That was not a very good Gremlor. All right, and out of here, that's why I buy extra food. This is Justice, and it's green. I go south 2. I go east 1. I'm in the wrong room. Cool. I don't go south 2. I go south 4. I didn't descend. There we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. All right, make sure I got my magic points here. What do you mean? Oh, geez. Give me 1 second. So of all the preparation I made, I forgot to plug my laptop in. So I feel stupid. And if that... And my microphone just fell, so I'm terribly sorry for that horrible noise. Laptop is plugged in. Microphone is back in place. Here we go. Game is frozen. Why is game frozen? I don't like game being frozen. Game frozen! Cool. Game frozen. All right, reload. No worries. All right, so we're back here in the Abyss. We'll wait for Shamino to get killed. I'm going to find out that that was a world record pace, and I'm going to be really mad. It probably wasn't. So this is floor 1 again. We've been here before. We go east 2, we go south. We're actually doing better this time. I'm one of 2 active runners for this game, and the other active runner isn't all that active right now. I'm not too worried about records and such. I would like more active runners, so if you want to learn this game is actually free on GOG. You can actually just go and grab it anytime. Tremor, you're on my way. You're in my way. Why are you still in my way? I want you not in my way. Thank you. 1, 2. The rats are still there. On it, see. Good. Good job. Oh, boy. I am having a time. Wow. Okay. GOG, yeah. Whichever. It's the same either way. It is free. Anyway, is my point. So if you head over to GOG, GOG, whatever you like, you can get this game for free. Download it. This game has actually been free for a couple decades now. I believe it was released for free by EA when they took over as a promotional for Ultima Online. Ultima Online, by the way, is still going. It is the longest running MMORPG around. I'm not part of it. I don't actually belong to it. I don't actually do any MMORPGs. Descent. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, we're getting a monster-filled Tremor. That makes you wonder if you own the game already. Yeah, you might. You never know. That was a much better Tremor there. It's a great casual game. There we go. Now we're on 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. This is the worst bit of the game. This room can be bad. The 2 Zorns make it really tricky because Zorns negate magic, and I can't get through here. You get 1 turn. As soon as the Zorn takes its turn, magic is no-go for a while. Coming up is the worst room in the game. It is the only room where I might recommend that if you have a light sensitivity, you look away, because that's a lot of Reapers, and they have a tendency to throw sleep spells all over the place. The worst room in the game is soon over, though. And we're out. Good. Didn't even lose my quickness spell. Fantastic. A little break. And we leave. We go east 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We use the Stone of Sacrifice. Orange. Descend. Make sure I'm in the right place. 1, 2, 1, 1, 1. This is a room maze. Cast quickness. And we're going to head through here. Head through here. Head through here. Yes, those are storms. You can fight them. Tremor. There we go. I need to get in this spot here with the Dispel and beat up on the Balron. Step on that square and it opens an exit to the south. Tremor. I got one. That's it. Okay. So be it. Always check, because I've got enough Dispels to get through. But if you try to cast a spell you don't have enough magic points for, it uses up the mixture. So I don't want to have to sit here and mix more. And if I'm in dungeon rooms like this, I can't mix more. All right, here we go. Boom. None left. That's what I was... All right, we'll do this the old-fashioned way. Quickness and sleep. Fortunately, it doesn't work the other way. It doesn't take my magic points away if I don't have the spell mixed. Courage and Truth is Honor, and that's purple. I'm going to mix some Tremor spells. There we go. Descend. We go north. We cast a Quickness. We go west. We walk through this room. You don't step on that treasure chest or it locks you in. And if you don't have any Dispels, you are literally soft locked and have to reload the game. Undead. Tremor. I do Undead first because Tremor will not affect enemies that have a certain hit point threshold. So to make sure that none of the enemies, well, possibly make sure none of the enemies have that hit point threshold, I use the Undead spell first. That was a great Tremor. Killed all but 2 and left most of them. Here's the last one. 1, 2. Cast 1, heal 1. What am I doing? 1, 2. Quickness, and around we go. Tremor. Oh, okay, thank you. Reminds you of... Oh, Baba as you reminds you of games like this? I could see that. Unfortunately, there's no words to push around. That would be kind of cool. Recover my magic points. I just need 30. Yeah, through here. 1, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. Here's a room with all our companions. Did not get a good Tremor off on them. It's okay. Chase them out. Get them out of here. Thank you. Because I'm going to use this as a quiet room to recover my magic points. My world record run, I ran out of heal spells here and was very, very nervous about this final room. This is the last room. Tremor. Tremor. Thank you. I need to get to that treasure chest. That treasure chest has the switch, which will open up the northern exit, which I am not taking. The northern exit is a lie. It also opened up a secret door in the southeast, which is where the panel that opens up the eastern exit is hiding. Boom. The eastern exit is where I want to go. Use a Stone of Humility. It's the black stone. Now we have to answer a bunch of questions. We have to prove that we've been paying attention. We have to use our key of 3 parts. We have to prove that we've been paying attention throughout the game. So it's going to ask me 8 questions about the virtues. The questions... That's what happens when I typo. The questions are in the same order all the time. If I screw up 3 times, it will kick me out. So I'm going to be very careful. I can buffer these. including the enter press at the end, and I'm glad I checked that one. If you want to get your donations in for me glitching through the abyss, now would be a great time for it. I'll double check that one because that's a long type and I'm not sure I did it right. Yep. I always check that one. Then it's going to ask me about the 3 principles. Truth, love, courage. And then it's going to ask me for the 1 ultimate axiom, which is the word infinity, and this will be time coming up right now. Time. There we go. We had $5.20 going into this run. There haven't been any donations since. Thank you very much for the GGs and the applause. We get the Boundless Wisdom of the Codex. And at the end, it will tell me how many steps I took. Under 7,000 is a great step count. Now I'm worried to ask, what was my time?
I have a 103.56 on my end.
That probably would not have been world record, but that's close. So I'll tell a little story. I'll stall for time here, trying to see if we can get that $15. So there's another runner of this game by the name of Phoenix 4. And he and I had been competing for quite a while, and friendly. Like, we're good friends. We chat with one another, we share ideas, we bounce ideas off one another. And we had been competing to get the first sub-hour. When I first started this, I thought 90 minutes is probably a good amount of time for this game. We were competing to get the first sub-hour at this point. And I get into a stream one night, and I'm going, and it is going smooth. Smooth as silk. The only real stopping point, I had a slow Valor grind, and I had the 2 big RNG points, the slow Valor grind and the slow wait for the boat. And everything is going perfectly. And I come in, and my time was 58. Phoenix had entered my chat about 10 minutes before the end of the run, and the encouragement was there. I was coming in, and I was like 58.50 or something like that. I was happy. I was thrilled, and then Phoenix, everyone was cheering for me. The 3 people who were watching were cheering for me, and then Phoenix let me know that an hour before he had just finished his sub-hour run before coming into my chat. And so I said, all right. I went back in, and I did it a second time and beat his world record. So he had the record. He's the first sub-hour. I can't ever take that away from him, but he held the record for about 2 hours there. Then I got it back.
Well, it's nice that both of you get to have your moments.
Anyway, have we hit that incentive?
Well,
am I going to reload this game and bust through the walls?
I have to say we have good news and bad news.
No, we'll move on to the next.
We have good news and bad news. The bad news is
okay.
We still haven't had any donations since the last one.
I can't hear the good news, I'm afraid.
We have good news and bad news. The bad news is we haven't had any donations since the last one. The good news is, even if nobody in chat wants to see the Glitch Through the Abyss run enough to pony up the bucks for it, I do. I always put in a little bit of my own money as donations for these events, so I'll put in those $15. We're seeing the run.
Yeah, I will trust that you're doing that. I'm just going to reload the game. We use a little direct start program that, I mean, there's two active runners, so we make the rules. So just so you can see what's going on, I'm going to mix some light spells up. I'm going to mix some energy fields, because it's the energy field that's the key to this. Okay, oh yeah, turn the sound off. We're going to climb out of here to reset the seed. Quit and save. We're going to wait till Shamano dies just for fun. I'm going to cast a light spell. So we can go like this. Now, there's a problem in the way the game is programmed. Normally, if you cast an energy field spell and there's something in the way, it says it fails, and the energy field spell doesn't happen. So this checks to see, is there something in the way? Failed, but it still replaces that thing with an energy field, and it actually replaces it. So I can walk right through where there was a wall. Now we can go... I've actually routed this out, so I know my way through here. And I routed this out for a couple reasons. I mean, one, I play glitchless, but there's also any percent, which is an absolute, which is, does this. Oh, I'm in the wrong spot. Where am I? Yeah, it also messes the map because I've muddled this up, right? So the map is now all the map is actually created in real time. So, oh, that's why, because I didn't actually descend. I forgot to do that earlier too. There, now we descend. Now we go. We'll probably need another energy field or two. Now we go south. Oh, I'm actually in the wrong place, aren't I? Yeah. Yeah, I'm breaking holes in walls, and it's hilarious. Yeah, where am I going? There we are. Okay, we need to go east 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We need to go north 2. We go east 1, 2, 3, 4. Normally we'd go through there, but instead we're going to go up here and go through the wall. Move my notes up. Go north 1, 2. We go east 1, 2, and there's the... We go east 1, 2, 3, and we're right there. We go south 1, 2, 3. Yeah, east 1, and energy field east. And there's spirituality. Remember to descend. And then it's just energy field north and west. And there's the last one. And that is that. And then it's just the same questions as usual. And that's how you walk through the walls.
I love it when walls are optional suggestions.
But yeah, any percent hasn't been... Yeah, yeah. There's a couple other interesting glitches too in any percent. The original game, when you purchase an item, a weapon, you bought it one at a time. So when they made the PC port, you can buy in lots. Like I bought 20 flaming oils. Well, they didn't quite check the underflow, the underflow for that properly. So if you buy something expensive enough, and you buy like 99 of them, all of a sudden you have more money than you could ever possibly spend, and a bunch of things you can sell to get even more money. So there's that one too that we don't use. We don't use it because we don't need a magic weapon because we can just walk through the walls. But the other one that's on the Commodore and Apple version, the game is tile based, and of course in trying to save space, they reuse tile indicators for dungeons as well as overworld. The tile indicator for a friendly ship on the overworld is tile number 13. Well, 13 hexadecimal, but 13 for lack of a better. It's also the tile for an upward-facing ladder. So if you go into a dungeon and then hit the board button, the B for board ship, while you're standing on an upward-facing ladder, and then leave the dungeon, all of a sudden you're on a boat. Because it said, oh, tile 13. That means you're on a boat now. Which, eliminates waiting for one. But unfortunately, that doesn't work in this version. Anyway, I got to get ready for Bard's Tale after this. And I should feed my cat, because he's getting irritated.